Welcome, Pisces. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot, and today we will be doing your monthly October read. Everything hasn't been going as usual, so therefore I may not be doing the two-part, two-spread reading. Right now it seems like a full spread with a little bit of everything, including love. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much again for coming to my channel. All right, so guys, we're going to look at the first thing we're going to look at is the Wisdom Oracle deck. If you're interested in any of the decks, they are below. For Pisces, we're going to find out the overall energies. The overall energies for Pisces. If you haven't already, today is the full moon. I've been feeling good. I almost want to go live again, but I've done the full moon in Aries read for everyone, especially when it comes to love. So definitely look at that because that's something that's going to last over the next week or two until the new moon comes back around. So those are the same energies that you will deal with all the way through until then. So let's find out what Pisces, no place like home, and orphan. So these are both in reverse. The orphan message is when you are feeling lonely by yourself. No place like home is like when you want to go home. So this is like you're with family, you're with friends, you're around others. Let's see what this is about for real, for real. So, the overall energies, no place like home, and orphan. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so the dragon spirit is about actions being taken place on your behalf. When you look at this dragon, identify what colors come to you the most, and that is what chakra affirmations you should be doing for yourself, FYI. However, this is coupled with truth. So there's some fast coming information that's coming on. I feel like it really has more to do with you than anyone else. This is not all this information coming in from someone else for someone else. This is information coming in for you about your self-love. And then we also have animal kingdom here. This is about your needs, your earthly desires, your nurturing, the things that you need. The animal kingdom is really about that animalistic instinct. It's nothing wrong with the animalistic instinct. It's just an instinct, and it's just your primal instinct. Sometimes people follow their primal instinct when they are really lost, or when they are really hungry, when they're really something, when there's something that's a little off and it's a little extra something going on somewhere where they're feeling a little insecure. So that's when that animalistic instinct comes in, because it's like you feel like you need to fix it. You need to move forward. Spirit's telling me to tell you about how I felt, and I feel like it was an animalistic instinct. But you may not see it that way, but nonetheless, this is just to let you know in comparison. When I was getting ready to lose my job, they were saying they were going to move my job 6 hours away in the middle of bummerfuck. I'm just saying, in the middle of nowhere. And so in that process, I felt like I was fighting for what was right, but also I was fighting for my livelihood. I was fighting for my home, my house, my children, my family, this life that I have established, that I had established. So I was fighting hard. I was fighting profusely for over 5, 6, 7 years. Hardcore. Like, I didn't care what was going to happen to me. Long as I kept, I proved they were wrong. And I mean, we were dealing with, the House of Representatives, Congress. We were looking for help in all sorts of kind of ways. And then we felt like it was unfair. So then we were looking into the EEO, the ageist, the racist, the whatever. All these different things were as a result of my livelihood being challenged, my livelihood being taken away from me, or someone trying to do something to me. So all of that to say, here, when you're dealing with yourself, it's because you're feeling like you need to at this point. Maybe you have been extremely nurturing. Maybe you have been extremely giving, Pisces, And so now you're feeling like, you know what? I got to give back to myself. As you guys don't know already, Graceful Healing Retreat, everything is about pour back into you, feed you. And so if you don't know anybody, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. That's what it's about. Pour back into you. Because at the end of the day, you can't give you can give it to them. But if you're going to give somebody just emptiness, By all means. But so therefore, if you're depleted to the point where you cannot give back, you need to pour back into you. And you should never give from a place of lack, from a place of, if you don't have enough for you, how do you have enough for someone else? That's like someone being on a hospital bed and you're like, look, I need you to go cook me some dinner. Does it look like I can walk, mofo? I'm just saying. But you'll try. Oh, okay, I'll get up and I'll do it because I know you really need it. What about my needs? I'm in a hospital. I'm in bedridden. Seriously? Can you get a sister some water? No. Really? All of that to say. Don't I digress. I gotta have fun with you guys. Okay, so hopefully you got the message. If you haven't, slow down, rewind it, watch it again. All right, so let's look at Pisces and what you may be experiencing emotionally during this time. So some of you may be changing your perspective when it comes to how you do things. Ooh, I love this. Many of you coming out of a place of bitterness. So if you have been maybe overgiving, maybe overselling yourself, maybe overly nurturing, all these things that maybe you need for yourself, but you're doing it for someone else. I feel like some of you may have become salty. Like, I did this for you and you can't even do what? I feel like some of you had a very salty energy, but I'm seeing that you're looking at things from a different perspective. And if you did have bitterness, that is kind of drifting away too, because now you're reflecting on what part maybe you played in it as well. And you're also at a place where you're like, look, I just need to nourish my own soul. So you're there. I love it. So you're pouring back into yourself. Oh, by the way, this is what it was. Okay. Just in case you don't know. You better ask somebody. Okay. So let's see. So those are the emotions of the Pisces during this time. Let's see what some of the advice is for Pisces around this time, because you're starting to see the truth. And I feel like this information is coming in quickly for you. Okay. Your advice is have an attitude of gratitude, and everyone has value, including you. Okay, so this is not just about you. This is other people. I feel like this is towards other people as well. Again, I feel like some of you may have expected something from someone and they did not act accordingly, or didn't give you what you wanted, or love you the way you needed. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I feel like someone didn't give you what you want when you need it. And as a result, that's how you became salty. I do want to look into your love a little bit. Let me just see what's coming out for the Pisces in regards to this read. So right now you're tending with this, everyone has value, have an attitude of gratitude. So some of you may have someone in your life and maybe there is a lack of value there because of how they treated you. And maybe you don't feel good about them being here. We have retreat here in reverse. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. So again, I feel like this is some energy you've already been dealing with. Maybe back when you were bitter, or maybe when you were feeling some kind of way. I'm hearing contentment, or lack of contentment, malcontentment. I don't even know if that's a real word, but guys, I would love to hear your comments and how this resonates with you. But that's what's coming out for you. This is just letting me know where you were in regards to this relationship. And let's clarify this a little further. Any additional messages for Pisces in regards to this love right here? Okay. So what came out is the angel of strength. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, but also this is also about a lack of balance. Maybe you're not feeling like you have the courage. So some of you might have been, you may have been blaming it on someone else because maybe you didn't want to face up to the part that you played. But this courage is playing a role in this relationship here. So maybe that's why you stepped away, because you didn't have the courage to stay in it, or you didn't have the courage to face what was really going on. Okay, so what we have here is, wow, 45 and 46. These are both elements of the third eye chakra. I feel like this may be crown. No, I think this is third eye. So this is the third eye chakra. So this is about your intelligence. This is about you getting newfound information. Like I said, this is about knowledge, flexibility, your perception. Again, perception is coming out here for you. Also, this is about your creativity. This is a spark of newness that's coming into your light. This is your, not only your perception, but new conceptions coming in. So you're New concepts are coming in. So just your mindset is just shifting right now. I just wonder what your spiritual journey is like right now. So I'm going to be a little nosy and go a step further. Wow. Okay. So this is definitely, some of you have already let go, because this is letting go. Your spiritual journey is not just about letting go of a person, but this is letting go of things that have been holding you back. Maybe it was your mindset. Maybe it was in order to go with spirit, you're now having to be free and actually open up. I feel like that's more of it right there, because you're now moving into, right now, you're moving into the infinite. So you have the here and now and the door to the infinite. So you're letting go so you can move into this door of infinite, which may require some prayer, which may require some chanting, mantras, things of that nature. But it's helping you to let go. So that's just some of the energy that you're going through right now. Wow. Let's see what else is coming out for the Pisces. Thank you. What other advice do we have? Spirit guides, ancestors, thank you for your guidance. Let's uplift all the Pisces as well. I kind of want to send you guys some beautiful energies. All the watchers of this video. All right. So we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation. The key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy level. And the easiest way to increase this is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll move forward. So you can look forward to exercising, and it becomes your own reward. So that's beautiful. Okay, so let's see what the goddesses have to say here for the Pisces as to what they're going through, because I see a lot of truth that's being exposed here, that's coming to the light. I feel like some of you are walking away from unfamiliar places as well. Walking to unfamiliar places. Walking to unfamiliar places. But you won't be doing this by yourself. Whatever journey you're on, I feel like you're going to meet other people that are along those same lines of thinking. So you won't be alone in this at all. And this is you fulfilling your inner self. This is about you really truly fulfilling your inner desires. Pisces. Okay, here we go. Okay, so some of you are moving towards the light, moving towards some sense of wellness. Again, and here we have play. So I just think you're going to get to a place where you're really going to actually be excited. Like I said, you have newfound inspiration. You're leaving behind any bitterness that may have come your way. And as a result, you are now feeling lighter. You're going to be moving into, I just love this. You're nourishing your soul. Now that you're doing what's best for you, you're now feeling like you're great. You know, what I just saw just now was Sex and the City. When Miranda, I think it was Sex and the City movie 2, when Miranda was like, Miranda's fun when she's at a job that she loves, when she's somewhere where she's respected and she can have a good time. She can laugh and all of this. But when she was with the other job, she had to feel like she was constantly trying to, you know, it was just too much. So she couldn't even be herself. She couldn't even enjoy her life and enjoy her job. So she quit. So all that's what just came to my mind when I said that. So Spirit showed me that for a reason. But here we have be the hunter, not the hunted. I was thinking this as well, but I should have just said it. But nonetheless, this is about you going after what you want. And I feel like at this point, this is what you're doing. This is where you are. Pisces is handling their business. They're not sitting there waiting for somebody to give them something. I'm hearing handout, waiting for somebody else to realize that you are valuable. You value you enough to where you hunt for what you want. You hustle for what it is that you want, you know? I just thought of Power just then. I don't even watch TV, you know, but people hustle, make it happen. Just seems something Power would say. Or someone in power? I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and close shop with one more bit of information. Let's look at, from your love perspective, what is the advice for Pisces? But Pisces, you look like you're good. So the advice that's coming out for you overall is everyone is valuable. Keep that in mind. Have an attitude of gratitude. Realize where you are, where you came from. You're not where you were, where if you were lonely before, you're not there anymore. You're showing who you really are. You're seeing yourself for who you truly are. And at this point, and I feel like you had to, like you had no choice. I feel like that's where the animal instinct comes in, because you had no choice. Wow. Here we go. Another mask, guys. Another mask here, okay? So this is about honesty. Honesty is essential to be a loving person. It is important that you speak truthfully in a loving manner. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. The matter of fact, okay? There is something more going on here than meets the eye. Recognize what this is truly all about, okay? Then we also have consider your foundation and love who you are. You are a divine, wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. You are stronger than you realize. We saw that strength come in reverse because I feel like there was a question on whether or not you felt like you were strong, like someone was not acting out of their full strength. And so this is about realizing how strong you really are, Pisces. Then we have treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. And then last but not least, be authentic to who you are. I love this message. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So speaking up is necessary here. These are some of the things that you're just having to deal with, which is wonderful. And right now, like I said, everything that came out for you was really around your third eye chakra. And you really, I feel like you really got to know yourself. So this is all about you being true to you, nourishing your soul, coming out of this place of bitterness, reflecting. I mean, all of this is greatness. So thank you so much, Pisces. I love you. You guys are on the right track. Keep it up. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you thumbs up before you roll out. I also have a new tier on Patreon for domestic violence. And if you want to join me there, over on Patreon, you can get bonus videos as well as support others. There, you can also get gifts. You can get a gift for just joining one of the tiers, and you can get a monthly gift if you join another tier, which gives ongoing assistance to women in domestic violence situations. I work with a lot of women that come from multiple different backgrounds, and that's where it's going to go towards, to where they can come and restore with their food, with their, their children, whatever it is, healing, and on all levels. So thank you so much for your support there, and continue to support me there. I love you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at Graceful Marlena. That's the High Priestess page. And then you can also get affirmations there for the month. I've already put them out for, I think it was for Libra season. I already put it out there. We had the yellow and the blue chakra that came out, and those are mantras and affirmations that you should say on a regular basis. Sometimes I do them here, but it takes up a lot of time. So I'm trying to get you guys out a little sooner. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Bye.